Oh, here we go. All right, the Georgetown School Committee meeting of Thursday, May 12th, 2011 is called to order. Up first, I would like to present our student rep, Dan Shores, with an award of recognition because you've done such a great job for us this year. You really have. You've set the standard very high for whoever comes in next year. So on behalf of all of us, we just want to thank you because you really have been great. Congratulations. Thank you.
And not only his participation at the meetings, but also his participation within the town.
Exactly.
You know, very, very articulate, and I think, you know, we were certainly proud, Dan, and I know your parents were, so thank you for being a leader.
Yes.
Set the bar very high for next year's student rep.
Okay, up next is the school committee reorganization. So we'll start off with nominations for chairman, and I would like to nominate Ann Blythe as chairman.
Second.
Any other nominations? Any discussion? You can't talk.
Did you know it was coming?
Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Congratulations. And she can take over now.
And I get to take over. Okay, let me just get my little list out here. Okay, so the next position is vice chairman. And at this time, I'd like to nominate Ann Donahue to be vice chairman.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, thank you.
Next position is clerk.
I nominate Rob Hoover to be clerk.
Maybe, do you think you might want, can we explain what the clerk
Oh.
does, maybe?
Yeah, are you
Thank
familiar?
you.
Before we set the new guy under the bus?
The clerk really, if Laura's not here, you have to take minutes.
This isn't starting off good.
Laura's almost always here, but if there's some unforeseen instance that she's not here, you would be responsible for taking the minutes of this meeting.
Word for word.
Yeah, well.
Actually, it's very easy because
Minutes are
you just
easy because you
capture
get
the,
the DVD.
capture the motions because it's on DVD.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it is.
And then if Ann or I aren't here, then you run the meeting.
Right. You up for that?
Sure.
All right, second.
Oh, we need a second. I
second.
Okay, Barbie second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That was fast.
There you go, congratulations.
Thank you.
The next is our attorney. Who would like to be our attorney? No,
Next page.
yeah. And I will entertain a motion to appoint Naomi Stonberg as a Georgetown School Committee's legal counsel for 2011 to 2012.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you. Next is the appointment of subcommittees and alternates. Do you want me just to give you a little overview of each? Let me read through the list.
in
and
the
I'll give-
orange.
Oh, did you guys,
Yeah, the
you guys
orange.
got them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a little
So
summary,
you're all set?
but people might have questions, but that's,
Do we do motions for this, or how do we,
no, I think you just,
just-
anybody
is
interested
it,
in
okay. First one is Budget and Finance Subcommittee, which I've done for 4 years, and I will happily train the next person to do it.
What does that mean, Ann? That you'll be on it and then
I will-
train people, somebody, what does that mean?
I will be on it unless there are two other people that would like to be on it.
Well, I would suggest that you be on it and
With Rob or
with one
Barbie.
of these
Yep.
folks to be on it.
Are
It's a
either
lot
of
of
you
fun.
interested in the budget?
I see a couple others I'd be interested in, so
Yeah, I
for what
could do
that's
that.
worth.
You want to do budget
Do
with me,
budget?
Barbie? Okay.
Okay, so,
Okay, so it'll be
It's the only one I didn't check on.
Barbie and Ann, and an alternate.
It was the only one I didn't check on.
I can be the
Can
alternate.
you be the
Yeah.
alternate? Okay.
Was the ones that you wanted to do.
L, B, A, D. Okay. The next is a governance subcommittee.
I want still that.
Which-
That's my baby.
All right. And
not ready to give that up yet, huh?
and would someone like to do governance with Ann? Rob, Barbie, Dave?
That's policies.
That's policies.
It's reviewing them.
With me. It's not, it's, the policy manual's written, so occasionally different policies will come up that need to be adjusted or changed or reworded, but it's not a big time-consuming
No.
And there's a
Once a
review
month.
schedule, so
And if-
a couple sections will get
Is it
reviewed.
morning?
this
And
year.
just, yeah, and it's during the day. I
Well-
can only meet during the day, so that's.
Okay,
you
I
know.
can do that with you.
Do you want to do that
Yeah,
with me?
sure.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you, Barbie. Okay, and
Barbie's done now.
alternate,
Yeah, Barbie's all set.
Oh, an alternate.
I can be the alternate.
You want to be, yeah, because you know him too.
Oh, I was the alternate last year, okay. Okay, negotiating subcommittee.
Dave's already on that.
Yep, okay.
And since you aren't on anything else already.
I'll do it.
Okay, so what's gonna happen this year is we have to finish up the custodians. And then next year will be the GEA, GEA contract, okay.
And that starts this fall.
I would say this
Right.
fall,
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely, because next year's the third year.
Next year's third year, right. Okay, so we have Dave and Rob, do you wanna do
Yeah,
negotiating?
That'd be interesting.
Okay, so I'll put you down for, well, they remain the same for all of them.
Who's the
Yeah,
alternate
they
for that?
And who wants to be the alternate?
The chair should be the alternate, but
I will be the alternate for those as well.
Okay.
Special subcommittees. Dave, do you want to still do safety?
No, I can't.
You can't.
I can
Okay.
take
They
it.
have their morning meetings and I can't now. with
You
my
can't.
New job, yeah.
Okay.
I can take it back. I was the alternate
wanted to,
before, or I can stay the alternate if one of you would rather do it, or if one of you wants to be the alternate. Sometimes two of us go. It's not a,
Yeah, I'd be interested in safety.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
okay,
So do you want me to be the alternate or?
that's fine. Yeah, you can go.
Do you want to be the primary or the alternate?
Whatever works. I'd even go to the, to the meetings.
They're the
Yeah,
first
okay.
Thursday of every month at 9 in
Okay.
Carol's office.
Okay.
So we'll figure it out.
That's not me this
So
time.
just put me down.
Put
Either
you
way.
down.
Barbie and Ann?
Okay. Anne, you'll be the primary, and then Barbie will be the alternate.
Okay.
Unless you want to flip it around, that's fine. School facilities. How does this work? Because we have to get nominated by the
Facilities committee.
committee, right? So should
the
we?
selectmen.
Well,
And the
well, actually, I
selectmen.
think you have to be approved by them. I
Right.
think the committee, this
We
committee,
recommend-
you would
makes the,
recommend
makes the,
your
Okay.
Recommend who our
representatives.
rep would
yeah,
be.
right.
Yep.
And you're already on that, right?
Well, I have, Eric and Ann did it the last.
Yeah.
Well, those meetings tend to be in the evening.
Right.
The school
Right.
safety, the school building committee
Right.
tends to meet at night.
Rob, do you want to?
That's right up my alley.
Yeah, you want to? Okay, so we're gonna
So
put you
Rob
on
will do that, okay.
How about you, Dave? Are you interested in that or
Dave,
no?
you interested in school facilities?
As an alternate?
I can be an alternate.
Okay.
I've done it before.
Yeah, I've done it before too.
All right, I'll stay.
And Ann stay?
Are you gonna stay on it?
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
see how that works. Technology. Is anything going on with technology at this point?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead,
Your,
Tim.
your plan is coming up, so that you're gonna need to develop a new 3-year plan.
Okay.
So that will be a moderately active committee. It won't be at all like it was last time around because you have a baseline now. So you can use that plan as a base to move forward and plan out your next 3 years, but there still will be work to be done.
Did we have a rep from the school committee the last time? I thought the school committee reviewed the plan, but I.
The school committee
Dave, you
reviewed the
were
plan.
on
I
it?
don't remember.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay,
okay.
Dave.
Do you want to stay with them, since you know it
Sure,
already?
I'll stay on it.
Okay, thank you.
Those are evening meetings too.
I remember some
No,
were like
it's
7 in the
more than
morning.
7 in the
Yeah.
morning.
There were early morning ones. Okay, then we go to public relations.
I'm on that. I can stay on that.
Okay, anyone else?
I just need somebody else.
I would,
Yeah, you wanted
very
to be
much
on it,
would
right?
like
Yeah.
that one's. Yeah.
And we need an alternate.
Barbie, do you
I'll
want
be
to
the
an
alternate, sure.
Great, thank you.
All right.
Okay. Legislative liaison, Carol?
Yeah, that's fine. Now, I forgot, what, have we done that really? I mean, as a committee? We report to you what we're seeing.
Yeah,
Is
I-
that, do you want that, is that supposed to be a committee member, or can that be us?
No, that's just you.
That's
Then-
just you.
Then fine with
Yeah,
that. Yep, fine with that.
okay.
What exactly is that? Just curious.
Just, we keep up with what the current legislation is. You'll actually get quite a bit of good information from MASC. They'll do legislative briefs, new information that's coming down, but, we, as part of our, our reports to the committee, will often talk about if there's something new coming out that needs to be done. Kristen will probably do some stuff before the end of the year on sort of, state changes in, the standards movements and all those kind of things.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now we are on to,
Oh, can I just, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
no, it's okay. The appointment of the Title IX compliance officer. So I'll entertain a motion to appoint the new Director of Finance and Operations as the Title IX Coordinator for the 2011-2012 school year.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Oh, sorry, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Next up is the Title II Compliance Coordinator. And I'll entertain a motion to appoint David Dempsey as a Title II Compliance Coordinator for the 2011-2012 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Finally, the appointment of the Sexual Harassment Hearing Officer, and I will entertain a motion to appoint Peter Lucia and Margaret Mayer as the Sexual Harassment Hearing Officers for the 2011-12 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Congratulations.
No discussion.
I just said to myself, to Laura, did we?
Surprise.
There's no
discussion?
worries, we'll help you.
Not with
All
us.
those in favor?
Aye. Oh, can I just ask one more thing?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's not good.
We have to approve the person who signs the payroll warrant
Oh, okay.
every other week, and it's always me, and that's fine, but we
Okay.
need an alternate, and with Dave's job keeping him out of town all day, every day.
Actually, it's not.
Is it
they-
not?
Sometimes she can leave it.
Is it also,
They
is it
open up
okay
early
then?
at like 7, so.
So you're good with that still?
Sure.
All right, then we don't have to do anything then.
Okay, so are you all set?
So, but if Dave can't do it, should there be a person to back him up?
A third person?
Well,
No, because if Dave can't do it, then the other three have to sign it. That's the way it's set
No,
up.
It's set up that way?
the only issue is my work hours,
right.
but they can leave, the custodian opens up the front door early at 7,
Okay.
which is fine and they can just leave it.
And
in
I
the
really
hallway.
am not going that
Do
often.
they leave it in the office or out of the office?
They leave it out of the office.
Okay.
And that, on that,
Okay, I just want to make sure of that, just so you don't
that
film it. It's
credenza
not
thing
there.
outside in the hallway.
Okay.
Okay, then we don't have to
Thank
do
you.
that.
I mean, if somebody else wants to do it, that's me.
Yeah, you're not dying to do
I'm
it.
not, I mean, I rarely miss, so
No,
it's not,
Only did it once this year.
Okay.
Okay, next item is the consent agenda. And I will entertain a motion to approve the regular session minutes of 28/11 and the acceptance of warrants 46P11 and 45V11 as outlined in the consent agenda. Oh, is there anything that anyone wishes to remove from the consent agenda?
We might maybe just explain to the new members,
Oh,
the
right.
P designates a payroll, and the V designates a vendor.
right, and since you weren't here for the signing of either of these or for the last minute, so you wouldn't vote on
You
them.
wouldn't, yeah.
So it's just us.
Okay.
Do I have?
Approve the consent agenda as
Oh, I make,
presented.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
All, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Laura, Rob and Barbie abstained just because they weren't here, so you know. Okay. Excuse me. No communications. Dan, anything to talk to us about?
Yes, I do.
Great.
All right, so the DECA kids came back from their the nationals meet in Florida a few weeks ago, and they had a fantastic and magical time, very similar to the band kids the week before. And immediately after was the AP testing, the past 2 weeks, and it was hard and painful, but hopefully everyone did very well. Hopefully. Last night was the high school chorus concert, and there was a selection of songs from the a cappella club and the two choruses in the high school, and a surprise and a heartfelt song from the seniors thanking Ms. LaFlamme.
Awesome.
It was very beautiful, and a lot of tears and hugs after that. It was great though. And today, the psychology and youth and law students had a field trip to the Middleton jail, and from what I've heard, it was very eye-opening.